Welcome to PC Gaming Tech Summary. I'm your host, Gamer, and today we look at Rise of the Tomb Raider and the new implementation of DLSS here in October of 2021. I've been playing Tomb Raider since the PS1 days. Yes, PS1 Tomb Raider. That was a revolutionary game, let me tell you. The 3D aspects of it were pretty innovative and puzzle solving and all that. Yeah, it was a great start, let me tell you, to the Tomb Raider series. And I've played them all, and these last three I've really enjoyed for sure. In fact, I've enjoyed all of them. So with Shadow of the Tomb Raider getting up-to-date DLSS and Rise of the Tomb Raider finally getting it, that's great. The game before that, Tomb Raider, I had a look at it, and yeah, that's a lot of fun playing that one as well. So sit right back, have a cup of coffee, and we'll get into it. Okay, in the first slide, basically concentrate on the red numbers. That gives you frames per second, your frame rate, and you can see the difference. So the first slide is the 1070 overclocked with OC scanner, and that is does have anti-aliasing of SMAA. Second picture is of the stock 3060. So that the third one is the 3060 with the Ultra Performance DLSS, Deep Learning Super Sampling, clear up to 82 frames per second. So there is a huge improvement. Next we have focus on the grass there. That's the 1070. Second slide is the 3060 with AA off. And the third is with Ultra Performance DLSS. And as we zoom out, basically just that grass is in the pink circle that I was talking about. So in reality, you're going to be looking at it, further away. Now, with the next slide, we've got focus on Laura's hand and the outline of her arm. You can see in the first slide with the stock 3060, the anti-aliasing is off. You can see some jaggedies there. And then the next one has Ultra Performance DLSS, and it's smoothed out. And with quality DLSS, the last slide is a bit looks a little bit better. Okay, so the next slide, we zoom out a bit more, and we can see the environment a bit more around Laura. And same thing. With it off, and then Ultra Performance, and then the quality. Now this slide is just basically zooming out each step here, and at the very bottom you can see the entire scene. Really you can't see much of her hand in that final scene, can you? 4K again, 4K resolution on all those. Okay, so this is just showing the settings that we used. And with the 4K Ultra Performance, we have an average of 93 frames per second. Performance was at 78, balanced at 70, and quality 63 frames per second with stock settings on a brand new 3060 12 gigabyte. Again, we're looking at the real-time frames per second, so this is not the average. The first one is Ultra Performance, and then Performance, Balanced, and Quality DLSS. Same thing here. Now, if we look at moving from the 1070 overclocked from 42 frames per second at 4K, and we use Ultra Performance on the 3060, it goes up to 93. So basically, you get a 121% improvement at 4K. If we look at 1440p, with the 1070, we start off at 74 frames per second. We use Ultra Performance, jump to 119 frames per second at 1440p, and that is an improvement of 61%. And as you can see, when we move over to 1080, which is the yellow bars, the difference is not so great, but still an improvement. So that's why I keep saying that the 3060 12 gigabyte is great for 4K, because you get a really huge performance boost. Not as much with the 1080p. You know, if you're not interested in DLSS and the ray tracing, and you just want you know, frames, well then maybe the 1070. But the 1070 is becoming less compatible with games. For instance, it would not work on the enhanced Metro Exodus. Next we have Lara solving the challenge of a tomb.
ivory tusk with delicate carvings. Something unusual about the pattern. No way to open that gate. Must be some way of breaking through. Maybe I'm on the wrong side of this thing. Demonic possession. They were performing exorcisms. That looks about right. Let's see if it works. is the formula for Greek fire.
Thanks for joining us here on PC Gaming Tech Summary. And don't forget, you'll be seeing me in the next video.